If the Mona Lisa canvas ripped, I wouldn't care, 'cause I could picture you. If the Tower of Pisa finally tipped, well then you'd know how hard I fell for you. If the world stopped turning tomorrow, if it all fell into the sea, I'd let it sink to the bottom, 'cause I only care about one thing, you.
It's Gracie Birthday!
As much as you mean to me. Ooh, if the Big Ben Tower ceased to.
Today is one of the hardest days of the year for me. 9 years ago, I gave birth to Gracie Hunt, and she was born August 2nd, 2012. Today is her 9th birthday. Gracie was born with a very unique heart. It's a congenital heart defect that they basically call half a heart. So her left side of her heart wasn't fully developed, and she had to have open heart surgery at 6 days old, and she never got to go home. And today we celebrate her life without her. We blow out the candles on her cake without her. We walk out to the spot where we once sprinkled her ashes after her funeral, and we throw pink roses out to her. And we kiss the roses, and we say, "I love you, Gracie, we miss you." And each one of us tosses a rose into the Lake Superior. The people that surrounded her most in the 82 days of her life in the hospital room are with me today. And we're all wearing pink because Gracie's best color was pink. Anytime she had like a pink blanket behind her, or pink on her clothes, or pink stuffed animals behind her, it's just, she lit up a room. And everybody always said, the nurses and the doctors and everybody, like, pink is her color. We even painted her toenails when she was like a month and a half, 2 months old. And last night we actually painted our toenails pink in the exact same Wet n Wild hot pink fingernail polish. We all painted it on our toes. Even the boys sacrificed one toe this year. These are the people that remind me most of Gracie. These are the people that say her name the other 364 days of the year other than just her birthday. And when we're all wearing pink on this day, people stop us and they ask, "What's the story with the pink?" And so there was this man that we had a conversation with about Gracie, and so many relatable things. He had 2 grandkids that were twins that passed, and we just had so much connection. And I got to tell the barista at the coffee shop, you know, she asked, and so it's like we're telling strangers about Gracie, and Gracie's just touching this town. Like my cookbook is in the little bookstore, and just like this place is where Gracie is, and I wish she were here to see it herself. When your child passes, you find little bits and pieces of them everywhere you go throughout your life. And she would be 9 today. So I've been trying to think of how I'm going to decorate her birthday cake this year. And in past years, I've always made like a pink butterfly cake with like hearts and all the butterflies and things, and just very cute, girly, little girl, you know, pretty cakes. And this year is just like, no, she's gonna be 9. She's gonna be 9. She's feel like she's past that. And so I've been trying to think of, what is she gonna do? What am I gonna do for her cake? And lately, every time I've seen these hot pink flamingos everywhere I go, I think of Gracie. And I feel like she's telling me, Mom, I want a pink flamingo cake this year. So we've had pink flamingos all in the yard that we stuck in the yard, pink flamingo lights, like it's a whole theme. I got them on my socks today. So I made a pink flamingo cake yesterday, and I sat back and I looked at it and I thought, how would she react to this cake? What would she think of it? What would she say? And I think she would say, "You killed it, Mom. You killed it. This cake is amazing. It's perfect." These birthdays get harder every year because your other kids are getting older, and to be completely honest with you, I normally make these really happy vlogs for her birthday every year, and this year is just debating, should I turn on my camera? Should I even bring my camera and film? Like, I don't want to show up on camera. I really don't lately, and I haven't felt creative, and just, it's like writer's block for a videographer. And I told my husband this. I'm like, I just have not felt creative. I don't want to film. I don't want to be on camera like this. But I felt it was my duty to, because I have every year. But I thought instead, you know what, I'm just going to sit down in front of the camera at some point on her birthday, and I'm just going to say the things that come to me. I'm just going to say to the other bereaved moms, the other bereaved parents that are watching this, people that have just, we've all gone through losses. We have all lost our loved ones, and I think it's very different with children, because there's so much of this emptiness of what would they be like, and what would they like, and how would we have spent our birthday? If it's all these what ifs, all these what would they have been doing? And that's hard. But I just wanted to speak to bereaved parents today and just tell you that it's okay to wear your son or daughter's favorite color. It's okay to walk around town with blazing pink and to tell strangers about your child. Maybe you'll make a connection like I did today. It's okay to do all these things, even though your child is not here. You get to do that. You don't need permission from anyone else. Just because your son or daughter is dead doesn't mean that you can't still talk about them, can't still say their name, can't tell the world about them, and celebrate their life in a way that brings you comfort and makes you feel their presence. Don't you dare let anyone ever tell you differently, because they're so wrong. I didn't want to sit down in front of this camera today. I didn't want to be on social media today. But I'm here, I'm showing up. The other day, I told Sean that I didn't want to bring my camera with me. And I didn't want to do this. And making the cake, I wasn't feeling inspired. I didn't know what I was going to do. It was just kind of like, I don't know what to do. My creative brain is like missing. And you know what he told me? He told me, Becky, you have spent every single year on Gracie's birthday taking care of Gracie. And he told me, Becky, maybe this year you let Gracie take care of you. And sitting here and thinking about that, like, it's so true, because that man we met today, the man we got to tell Gracie about, and the barista, and I know my mom talked to a couple people too. Like, maybe we touched their lives today. Maybe Gracie was giving me a nudge and saying, just make a connection today. Just one person, just two people, just maybe you and the camera. I don't have a lot of inspiring words to say today because I just am not there today. But since you're watching this, my message for every single person that sees this is stop having regrets. Stop thinking this would never happen. Stop thinking my child could never die. And instead, live every day, even on the days where you just don't like your kids. I have plenty of those, I'll be honest. We all do, come on. Still tell them I love you at least 50 times. Still give them a hug. Still kiss them on their forehead. And let them know how loved they are. Pray with them. Be with them. Do things with them that you don't want to do. Because you never know if you'll get another day like this. Tomorrow's not promised to any of us. It's not promised to our children. And life is such a gift. And that's taken me a really long time to figure out, to accept. Like, it's a gift. Gracie's life was such a gift. It was not long enough. But it's made the most impact on me. More than anything, more than cancer was. More than anything. So, friend, go live your life, live it to the fullest, celebrate your children, celebrate your own life. And I'm gonna go walk down there, and I'm gonna spend the rest of this day with my family and celebrate Gracie's life. Go spread some happy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.